Well, looking for something to add to your summer reading list. It's the story of a group of women who defied the Nazis to save lives. And that group of women was a group of nuns. Please meet Dennis Turner. He's the author of What Did You Do in the War, Sister? How Belgian Nuns Defied and Deceived the Nazis in World War II. Dennis, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So Dennis, how did you come across the information needed to make this book?
Well, it has a very strong Cincinnati connection because the archives for the Sisters of Notre Dame de Namur are up in Mount St. Mary's, and the archivist, who's a friend, was going through the archives, and in the back of a file drawer found a treasure trove of letters and other materials written by the nuns during the occupation by the Germans, and they'd been uncovered for 60 years. And she told me about these letters, and I thought that might make a very good story, and then I looked at them and became very inspired by what they were doing.
So as you did your research, as you began writing, what were you surprised at the most putting together their story?
Well, I was surprised at how active they were in resisting the German occupation, because the Germans at first were going to take it easy on the Catholic Church, and these nuns and these orders decided to risk their own lives to save the lives of others, and they cooperated with resistance. They hid refugees. They incorporated young Jewish girls into their convent schools to hide them. Just a number of incredible stories, actually.
I read the synopsis that you sent over, and from what I gather, the nuns went over thinking that the war was over, and then they were right in the middle of battle.
Well, at one point, the sisters were there during the major occupation from 1940 to 1944, and then in the fall of 1944, Belgium was liberated by the Americans and the British, and they thought, well, the war is over for us. Well, these sisters, and I have a fictional sister, Sister Christina, who tells the story, and it's a fictional order of nuns. They were assigned to Saint-Hubert, which is in the Ardennes, which is, everybody knows about Bastogne. Well, Saint-Hubert, when the Germans reinvaded in the Battle of the Bulge, reoccupied Saint-Hubert. So the sisters were thrown back into an occupation mode during that invasion, that second invasion.
Well, where can we find the book? My last question.
The book is available on Amazon, and also you go to my website, dennisjturner.com, and can be ordered through there as well.
It sounds like a very interesting book. Dennis, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, sir. As we head